I am, in fact, in the gay zone. Hey, fellas. Welcome. Where exposure is having a time. Somehow I appear too bright, even when there's the lamp's at 5% brightness, but like this side is like way too white. I don't know. Gay zone, gay zone. Welcome. I was there was a there was a reason that it took a bit. I was going through all my screenshots of the game to see what I needed to update you on because it's been a while since I've streamed this. I don't think I have streamed it since... I haven't streamed it since Nature Day, and on Nature Day, that was whenever we did all the... when we created the Bunny Day room. Quite a bit has happened in my game since then, but another reason that I was taking a bit was I need to do the Instagram story. Unfortunately, the Instagram camera is not working. My camera is not functioning within the Instagram app. This is fine. Love the Bunny Day room, 10 out of 10. Wait till you see what it got me. You could probably already guess. Roughly. Pretty easily. Don't you enjoy watching me on my phone? I was gonna do this during the soon screen, but then you people started talking about how I'm taking too long. Which, yes, correct, but... Did HHA give you an S rank? Maybe. Perhaps. I love it. Quack while doing it too, please. Quack while doing what? What? Oh. The photo. Is that what you're... I need another white quacker. Hey, you want to know a funny? Give me the funny. I enjoy all the funnies. I enjoy a fair amount of the funnies. There's context behind quack. Do share. I'm afraid now. This is taking a long time. I would like to apologize. Particularly if you're watching the VOD. Hey Jake, how you doing? I am doing an Instagram story live on stream before I start the videos game. It's fine, don't mind me. Part of why it took longer than usual to get the stream started was because I was figuring out multi-track recording, and I did it. It works. Now, when I inevitably have the game audio way too loud in a VOD, in a recording, I can fix it. Why UI different? You mean like why is it not? Why is it in the full face cam thing? Just because I haven't started the game yet. That's the only reason. Yay, make sure it works when you import the files in Premiere. I had Premiere open and I was testing all the things, so I got it. Only issue I encountered was I didn't have a separate audio track that like was a master track combining all the things, so when I played the videos back in a media player, it I couldn't like gauge how the video itself would actually be. I had to swap between tracks. It was kind of bizarre. Anyway, there's the Instagram story posted. That was like 10 minutes of trying to do that, and no one's gonna click the thing. Nice, epic. Yeah, now I can play Firewatch and it won't hear me cry. Okay. Christina and I were talking as we be doing, and you know how fucking constantly autocorrects to ducking on iPhone? Yes, well, it did that, and she kind of went insane and started spamming quack, 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 progressively misspelt and insane as she typed it over and over again. She had a day yesterday. Sounds like it. International Plantation Day. No. Okay, we're gonna play some video games. Before we hop into the game proper, there's what I got for the Bunny Day room. It happened. So I guess that has to stay now. How do I have 7 viewers right now? How'd that happen? So we're just gonna scroll through my screenshots. I'm gonna let you know what's happened between streams. Typical tradition. I learned the Glee reaction. I tried to take photos of the Bunny Day room. It didn't work. Tutu tried to move. I said no. I caught a mole cricket. That, whatever that was, happened. Sky now calls me Lollipop. No, actually, I think I rejected that. She wanted to call me Lollipop, and I said no. Because I thought it was the same as her catchphrase. And I like airmail, so... This makes no sense to non-Animal Crossing nerds. I learned the happiness reaction. Nook's Cranny upgraded. You'll be able to see that on the stream. I learned the distress reaction. May Day was yesterday, and I planned on streaming, and I didn't because Amazon strike. And Molly tried to move away. I said no. I caught a frog. I caught a catfish. I caught an angelfish. I caught a scorpion. And then Nook gave me a Mayday ticket. There it is. There's the update. I've already played a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean for like 15 minutes before the stream started. So, Ketchup tried to call me subscriber. That's awful. Did you reject that? Saw the Amazon message you posted mid-stream. Oh, yesterday. What did Amazon have to do with Twitch? Amazon owns Twitch. So Amazon strike happening. Don't use animal products. Does my name Jeff own Twitch as well? Yes. Yes. So, welcome. Here's the new Nook's Cranny. We'll inevitably end up going there. There's a couple things that I'm kind of in the process of doing. A couple little layout things I need to change. I demolished the log bridge yesterday because I'm going to replace it with a brick bridge. But for now, that means we just have to vault over places. No thanks, I'll keep Tater Tot. Well, I know the catchphrase is different from the nickname. So, Sky says airmail all the time, but was like, hey, can I call you Lollipop? And I didn't know the difference at the time. Mira calls me Rambler now, but she still says Cottontail all the time. So I decided to do all my shopping yesterday because I was like, I'll just do it twice a month and set a schedule, which included Amazon shopping all before we knew it was May Day. Fair. I won't blame you. I have a lighthouse. That was the next thing I was gonna show, but first, let me do the present. So if you don't know what the May Day celebration is in Animal Crossing, basically what we're doing today is taking a tour onto a vacation island, that, we don't know this in game yet, is a maze. It's a real scary, hard maze that I still haven't done, and you get a special reward at the end. I meant to do it yesterday, and I didn't, and apparently that's the only Mayday thing I can see, so there's like no real... Mayday in the game is lasting from... You like my lighthouse? Mayday is lasting from May 1st to May 7th, but really that's just a period of time in which you can do the one maze, I think. I don't think there's like periodic things happening throughout the week. Oh boy, I can't wait to celebrate May Day with Tom Nook. He already gave me my... Well, he didn't give me the ticket. I think Orville is holding it for me. So before we head out, I'm gonna make my rounds and talk to everyone. So let's go speak to Sky. In the process of doing a bunch of technical stuff earlier today, I switched from software encoding to hardware encoding because apparently my encoding was being done by my CPU rather than my graphics card, which I thought I had changed a long time ago. But I've offloaded the majority of the processing onto the graphics card now, which means my computer will be humming a lot. So I hope you can't hear that. In honor of Nature Day, maybe I'll buy a shrub from Leaf if I see him. Leaf has only shown up twice during the Nature Day season for me. Oh, the museum also upgraded. I don't think I showed that off. All I hear is desperate leftism. The museum has been upgraded, and Red did come to my island. You haven't seen him on my streams yet, but Red came to my island, and I successfully bought something. It wasn't a fake, whatever it was. I bought some painting. I don't remember what it was. What is up, Rambler? It's a 2009 Pixar movie. Laugh during the evening cocktail. Me too. Nights get me hyped. We'll get to you later, KK, I'm sure. Hey again, you keep checking up on me today, huh? What was it what did he say earlier that was funny? He said a funny thing earlier today. Biscuit said the great thing about falling asleep in a tree, the great thing about falling asleep in a tree is that it always has the courtesy to put you on the ground before you wake up. Do you get it? Do you get it? This bitch sleeps in trees and then falls out. Are all these villagers the same for every player, or are they randomly generated? There's a pool of like 300 villagers that it randomly pulls from. So it's not likely that you'll have the same villagers as like one of your immediate friends, but me and Erica both have Molly. That's the only duplicate we have, I think. Bugs in the floor always get excited when the Happy Home Academy comes by. Hi, Tutu. I don't know what is up. That's one of our life's questions, isn't it? That's weird considering all the memes about the owl. Okay, those aren't villagers. Blathers isn't a villager. He's the guy who runs the museum. So there's villagers, which are the people who just live in your town, and then there are the ones who like serve a function. So like the shopkeepers are all the same. Tom Nook is running the town in everyone's village. Blathers runs the museum in everyone's village. I fucking love the lazy personality. He's amazing. My shed for tonight is packed. Sked? Shed? There's a monster movie on TV, video games to play, music to blast. It might just be an all-nighter. Okay. I'm already annoyed with the fact that there's not a bridge here, but I'll build that eventually. I don't have the money right now. I technically do, but I'll go broke. I did some brief setting up. I changed some things around my museum. Stonehenge is here now. I don't know if it was last stream. I awkwardly put a T-Rex skull against the cliff here. Ugh. So that's how it looks right now. That's not what's important right now. What's important is showing you the art. That's why I'm here. I forgot halfway through my sentence. Hi, Blathers. So we have the art section now. That came with the Nature Day update. We have two things in there. Red has shown up twice on my island. The first time he sells you something that is 100% likely. That will 100% be a real painting. And that was this, I believe. The Moody painting. The Sower. 1850. So, if you don't know, all the art in Animal Crossing that you put in the museum is like real world art. And this one I bought from Red's shop, and I wasn't sure if it was real or not. It was a gamble. So, for those of you who don't know, Red is a con artist who sells you art in the game for you to donate to the museum, but there's a 50% chance for most things that he is selling you a fake piece of art, and the only way to tell is to compare it to like the real world painting. It's a real cool thing. Unfortunately, I don't know art. Got the same detailed painting or whatever on the second visit. This one? Yeah, this is what I got on the second visit. What do you sell you on the first visit? I assume it's not the moody painting every time. Lazy, normal, and cranky are my favorites. Stonehenge is just here now. Ancient Calyx 840's colorized. Thank you. I want to do something a little more deliberate with it, but right now it was just kind of, oh, there's just by the nature of how I set up my museum area, there just ended up being this awkward jutty outy place, and it's the perfect size to put Stonehenge. So I don't dislike it. I feel like it might need a little more, but I don't know. I can't think of a better place for it. I feel like near the museum is a good spot. But yeah, I actually like my museum setup quite a bit. Eventually, I think I might replace the T-Rex skull and put like an entire dinosaur right here in this little section. I like the idea of having fossils displayed outside the museum. That art system's really cool, really shows how in-depth this game is. Yeah, I like it a lot. I really didn't engage with it at all in the games before this. In the games before this, like, it was way easier because they were much lower resolution, so the differences were a lot more prominent. But this is the first HD Animal Crossing, so the differences are really minuscule. So everything is difficult. I just need to become an art major. Where did I get this fossil? I don't remember. I already went around and got the money rock. What do I have left to do before heading out to the Mayday Maze? I think I'm just gonna talk to the rest of my villagers and, in the process, dig up the remaining fossils. I don't remember. Let me look. Oh, I got the wooden bookshelf recipe. I need 5 books to put on it to craft it. And I don't have those, nor have I ever bought books, apparently. I have book stands, but no actual books. So I don't have anything to craft it with just yet, which is wonderful. I know it looks like I'm almost sitting down, but I'm actually clenching my abs, Re-Rack. Okay, Flip, thank you. This is kind of like not super deliberate. The idea is to have a little campsite outside this campsite, which I have put a lot around, but I'm not super happy with it just yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this spot. The clock is a little out of place, I think, but I'm gonna mess with that a lot later. Here's my orchard. Everything has grown again. Okay, so now you're gonna watch me pluck all the fruit. I specifically like let them all grow. They all grew at different rates, but I specifically let them all grow out to the same amount without plucking any of them. So now, like, consistently, they will all have sprouted at the same time. So this is one of my revenue streams now is, you know, the stereotypical grow all the foreign fruit and sell all the foreign fruit. Do you want me to mail you a book so you can catalog it, or do you want to wait for it to show up in the store? I think I'll wait. I might take you up on that, though. For now, I'm going to say I'll wait. I will probably say yes. Cause like I've gone on tangents before about how my whole thing is I don't want to use like online services because I kind of want the game to just take its course. I'm not gonna buy things off Nookazon. I'm not gonna like go to other people's islands to sell turnips if they're like oh boy. Okay, what was I saying? Stab me with the like window screen, because that's what was just delivered to me. My window over there doesn't have a screen, and they just went to pick something up so I could screen it. I haven't been able to open my window during the cool night, and it's very stuffy in here because there's no screen on that window, so things will come into my room. Anyway, what was I saying? My whole thing is, I don't want to use online services like Nookazon or like use strangers' islands to sell my turnips and things like that. But I feel like if I acquire those things like through my friends, that is fair and how the game intends you to play. Anyway, you can hear the game, right? How are audio levels? Is anything too loud or too quiet? No crimes here. I haven't shown this off. This is the pathway, the secret path to where Red's boat shows up. I want to do something with the beach here to make it look like super like seedy and shady. I haven't thought of what to do there yet, but right now, no crimes here. Oh, I got a pink lily. I'll go replant that later. I'm not gonna worry about my garden too much right now. Heroin needles. I will put heroin needles there. Make sure to grab that from my catalog. Molly's back home. Molly was in Nook's Cranny earlier. Why does everyone's island have the large rocks, cliffs on the top end? Good question. That's just how it be. Hey Google, lamp brightness 15%. Hey Google, lamp brightness 15%. Thank you. $50,000 ballpoint pen. Oh my. That is 5 times the cost to demolish a bridge. Well, I came in during her workout. I will leave. Cameron, I fucking hate you. My Google just screamed in my ear that I don't have a lamp connected. Yes. Yes. I had not considered that to be a thing that could happen. I think I've spoken to everyone. No, I think I might have missed Chops. Oh, there's just a giant dirt patch here. That's kind of just my marking telling me to do something with this later. There's just a giant spot next to Claudia's house that I don't know what to do with. Hi, last time I walked in here like 10 minutes ago. No, like 30 minutes ago. And you were building a thing? Are you still building the same thing? Yes, okay. Yes, I planted a bunch of plants yesterday, okay. She gave me a wooden stool recipe, which is great because I already had that. But I appreciate the thought, thanks. Chops is not home. Is Chops still asleep by the river? Chops was asleep by the river earlier. You can tell, if you didn't see my tweet about it, I have, expanded my path flowering. I don't know what I'd call that. I'm just putting flowers next to the paths instead of actually decorating. Chops. Oh, hi. There you are. Cam, try to hijack Jake's Google. No, because that'll make mine freak out. I don't want mine to freak out. Suppose I could unplug it. No. Can I run my life story past you real quick? I'm working on my autobiography. Oh, another time then. I want to know what makes your life important enough that you need to publish an autobiography. What wacky things have happened in your time? Okay, I'm going to go donate these fossils that I have, or more likely sell them because my fossil collection is almost complete. Go get them assessed, and then sell things to clear my inventory, and then we're gonna do the maze, which I'm not exactly sure what to expect. My sister tried to do it and left. She never completed it. I think I have 2 fossils on me. Yeah. Mine is set to accept both German and English, but sometimes my German is so bad it just replies in English. I didn't know that was a thing. I guess that makes sense. Like to have it do 2 languages. Okay. St. Boswell's. I got a new leaf last night to see what villager I have, and I have Chops and Mira. Nice. I don't remember what villagers I had, and that makes me real sad. And I can't find my copy of New Leaf. I've said this a bunch of times. I don't know where my New Leaf copy is. Hey, buddy. It's gone! Really? It just ran into Stonehenge. Okay, for those of you who don't know, tarantulas no longer spawn. Tarantula season is over as of May 1st. We now have scorpions, which I believe sell for the same amount, but are a different creature that also needs to go to the museum. I caught my first scorpion yesterday, gave it to the museum. Fucking hate the scorpions. Are they like different behaviorally from the tarantulas? They seem to be more willing to run away. Cameron, what are your thoughts on shrubs? Like, do you think that you'll ever use them? I have used some. I've mainly been using them on to line pathways. Not pathways, line like the sides of inclines to fill that space. And I think that looks pretty good. I can show you in a second. Hi, Rachel. They're ugly and bad. Okay, I don't have a lot. Oh, I guess most of that worth is in the fossils. See, a good thing about the fact that my fossil collection is almost complete is that, like, you know, they keep spawning and I keep getting old ones and they sell for quite a bit, usually. Oh, interesting, I must have missed them. Hello! Yeah, let me show you what they look like next to my inclines. This is really all I've been doing. Every incline has these little waterfall things, and not waterfall things, they're waterfalls. Have these little waterfalls with shrubs in front of them, which I think is pretty cute. Give me validation. Also, do we know if we can try and make scorpion islands like we kind of could with tarantulas? I doubt it. I feel like that they kept the spawn rates pretty low. I assume the reason they decreased the tarantula spawn rate wasn't because we were getting toward the end of tarantula season and it was to keep people from, you know, doing the thing, from making tarantula islands. So I assume not, but if so, that'd be neat. Gulliver gave me a thing for yesterday. To the hardworking rambler. You know, I have no patience for slacking off, but that ain't the same thing as taking breaks. Even I can't go 100% all the time. Something's gotta give. Life's already tough, so you don't gotta make it tougher. Your best bud, Mira. I think that's just to show, hey, you reached max friendship. You have the kitchen island I want in the store. How much is it? Do you want me to buy it and mail it to you? I don't know. I assume you have the bells for it. Would you like to do an exchange? I would just buy it and gift it, but I don't have enough bells right now. Thank you for flying Dodo Airlines. DAL merch. Okay. It's probably a lot. I can check. Would you want me to buy it for you? Elder Mask. DAL eye mask. You'll have to look, lol. Okay, I will. Elder Mask. That's not what I was expecting from that. Okay, I'm gonna put these things in storage. And I'm gonna check the shop, and then it's Mayday Tour time. Must support my friends, must resist urge to play Call of Duty and get called the N-word by an 11-year-old. If you would like to go play video game, I fully support this. I think I accidentally picked up a fence earlier. That's fine, whatever. It was probably the one, I have a line of fencing behind the orchard, but you can't see it because the trees are so thick. So I should probably go and pick all those up anyway. Maybe depending on how much it is. That's fair. That is fair. I'll probably fund the building of this bridge tonight. I would not like to keep having to vault over. So this seems like you're interested in a kitchen island. Oh, that is more than I was expecting. Erica, what's the verdict? The virgin choosing between stream or video games meet the Chad playing video games and watching streams. See? Yeah. Well, I think it's... Never mind, I'll wait. That is fair. Yeah, I felt bad about splurging on a like $68,000 arcade cabinet earlier in the week. Are you exhausted too? I so had a feeling I'd run into you again today. Hitting a bunch of rocks yesterday, weren't you? I could hear the clanking all day. Okay. Oh, they're cute. Timmy and Tommy. Yikes. But I did it. It was the difference between either finishing funding the incline up to the lighthouse or getting that on that day, and I figured, well, the arcade cabinet won't come back. And it fits this room too well. If I didn't already have a game room in my house, then I wouldn't have bothered. But like, come on. This had to go in here. Those are their names, even cuter. And no one can tell the difference between them. It's the equivalent of the school refusing to do new bathrooms but buy Chromebooks. I funded the incline the next day. No more exercising, I guess. Can you play the game on the arcade cabinet? You cannot. Disappointing. I know in the original Animal Crossing you could play NES games. I saw a tweet saying that it was with the original Animal Crossing you could play games from like 13 years, 15 years earlier, the NES. Whereas if you were to be able to play games 15 years earlier in Animal Crossing New Horizons, you'd be able to play the original Animal Crossing. Alright, I'm going to use the Mayday ticket. Where do you want to go? Use it. Also, apparently there's supposed to be an announcement about WHS graduation tomorrow. Oh boy. Wonder what they're gonna do. Yeah. I know for a while they were saying, we'll do graduation, we're just gonna postpone it for like a month or two. Which I guess is technically still in the cards, but... Roblox. Hey Google, lamp brightness 20%. Mayday Tourist special trip to a faraway island. It's all organized by Tom Nook. As for what awaits you there, you'll just have to find out when you land. For this tour, you have to go empty-handed. We'll hold on to all your belongings here at the counter. Everything. I don't even get to take my tools. I thought you got to take your tools. I'm afraid now. I just know maze. I haven't seen any gameplay other than my sister running around. Just think, what would dodos do? Bribe the dodo to bring my things. Football field. York literally denied an offer from Strahan for a July date. Oh, really? Interesting. I thought Strahan was just like... I would expect that to be the other way around. Now this tour is different than most. Whole island's a giant maze. Nothing an aerial view wouldn't help, but... That's not why we're here. This is a navigation tour. You copy? The point is to find your way through. We've stowed your gear back at the airport counter, so you'll start this mission with empty wings. Or hands. We big shot bird types rely on our inner radar to get us around. It's a pretty nifty trick. The only tip I'm gonna give you is don't eat all the fruit. Interesting. Okay. We big shot bird types rely on our inner radar to get us around. It's a pretty nifty trick. Did I literally just read that out loud? Because I have no recollection of reading that out loud, and then as soon as I finished it, I was like, wait, I'm pretty sure I just read that. This fucker talks like a real pilot. He does. He does. But also he doesn't. He, instead of saying the word now, he spells out November Oscar Whisker. Instead of saying dodo, he says Delta Oscar, Delta Oscar. Save at least 3 fruit. Okay. You did. God damn it. Hey, Google, lamp brightness 30%. It's getting dark real fast. Hey, Google. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. You're good. Okay. But you ground-bound goslings will have to zero in on whatever you can find in the maze to reach your target. If you get stuck or grounded or lost in a fog bank or whatever, just hail the rescue service. The first time that might ever be actually needed. Our whiskered allies will reset things so you can refuel, regroup, and restart the maze. And if you ever feel like you need a little extra intel, I might have a hint or two for you. So, time to get going. Right about November Oscar Whisker. Good luck and wheels up. My god, Ryan Gosling is in this game. Fuck you. I hate that I know what plane that is. Is that a specific, tell me what it is. Okay, toolbox. Does this contain, okay, this contains a shovel. Interesting. Okay, don't eat all the fruit. You know what's funny? Whisker is the SFW version of the real W call-out, which is whiskey. That's really good. Okay, well, I know how to start. Okay, so don't eat all the fruit, but eat this one because there's no other way out, I presume. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. Okay. Don't drop it. I'm gonna keep doing that. Me a month ago. I should watch more of your streams. Hi, Ashley. Welcome. How you doing? I just got to the maze. I am not exactly sure what to expect, but I feel like I've already gotten the picture. Okay, so if I eat another piece of fruit, that'll give me access to 2 pieces. That's helpful. It's a Cessna 208B Grand Caravan. God damn it. I hate that you know that. I hate that so much. Maize bean. Maize bean was a throwback. What does maize bean refer to? I just looped around, didn't I? I absolutely did. No, wait, I can go in here now. I can get a tree branch, and I can get a... No, I definitely looped around. Okay, rip. Me too. I hate that I saw it in some promotional material, and I just knew subconsciously. Oh, okay, cool. What is that? Worn axe. That'll be helpful. That'll be absolutely helpful. Oh, but that's a worn axe. That's not gonna get me a lot of cuts. So I'll have to use it sparingly. For example, getting all the fruit. Organelles of a cell was maize bean. Was it? Was that like an acronym for it? Why don't I remember that? I don't even have to dig it up. Well, I'm not coming back in here, so I guess I should save the shovel uses. Is this the Mayday event? That it is. Yeah, I was gonna show it yesterday on the day of, but then I realized I had to do the solidarity thing. What was I gonna say? I had something. I might as well get this fruit. No, I can't get that fruit yet. Mitochondria look like maize beans. Oh, is that what that means? Still not really ringing a bell. I see him. I see him. We'll speak to him eventually. I had that bit spoiled for me already. Who it was that was your reward here at the end. Doing pretty good. Got a week left of class. I have about 2 weeks left in... I have 2 weeks left in one class and then 1 week left in another. That's what it is. Is this blocked off by the tree? Yes. I guess I'm going to need the workbench eventually. Hold up. Sometimes I forget I had a 2-year plane phase. This knowledge has treated me well. Are you not in a plane phase still? I think the car aspect has come much more forward, but I don't think the plane phase ever ended. Is that fair, Jake? How y'all? Decent. Life is monotonous, but at least in 2 weeks it'll be more monotonous because school will be done. Not gonna craft an axe. Not just yet, no. I will need an iron nugget for that, I believe. I know I'll need it. Is that Rover? That's Rover! That's my boy! Oh boy, chat's actually like active. Things are hard to... Isn't your Twitter still basic plain nerd? That it is, yes. I don't know, man. I'm in an adulting and making money phase right now. My passions are all still there. I just don't focus on them. That's fair and also depressing. Join the Air Force, but don't do anything. How did I get through into... I'll go ahead and grab this, this fruit, I suppose. Exactly, Cam. I'm focusing a lot on photography and adulting things right now, but I definitely still have passions for that sort of stuff. Racing is my current phase. Yes. And racing is something that you can more like casually just like watch, I suppose. So that's more of like a direct entertainment thing. Okay, I need to figure out how to loop around again because I know where I need to go. Or where I'm trying to go. Nope, that just looped around. I want to get to that rock. Doing a maze with a chat is frightening because it's distracting. Basically, I'm saying everyone stop talking. Wait, did I do this properly? No, I didn't. Not sure yet. Me when I can't hold down a good job as a journalist with my UT degree at any of the big media companies, so I joined the military as an officer and get shot to death by when the alien invasion begins. That was specific. For sure, for aviation, I need to be working with the commemorative Air Force or like just reading about planes. Yeah, it'd just be a lot less of a passive thing. Racing is something I can really get into from the safety of my house. Fair. Quarantine will absolutely do that. Those, what kinds of flowers are those? Because I don't have those yet. Oh, can I take shrubs with me too? I hadn't considered that. Yeah, there's a shrub in my inventory. I need to loop around up there to get to those trees. But I will need, like, lots of fruit for that as well. But to get there in the first place, I need to get rid of this tree. Nope, that's just another... I think I need to come down the middle here. No, I don't. I've got it. I think. Or an axe. Yes, or an axe. Well, I guess that's what the iron nugget's for. But I do need to destroy this. Okay, go craft an axe to cut things down because I will need... I believe I will need both of these, both of those oranges. I really hope you can't hear my graphics card actually clicking in the background. The fan has fun. Okay, I can craft a flimsy axe, and I think I only need the iron nugget to... Okay, I need wood, but I have wood. So I have everything, I just need to craft the axe. It gave me exactly enough resources to craft a proper axe. I like this a lot. This is really interesting, actually. This completely different type of thing, but this is making me think of, and it's only because I played Mega Man 2 today, in one of the bosses in the Wily Castle of Mega Man 2, you have to use you have a limited amount of crash bombs that you can use, and the boss is weak to the crash bombs, and the boss basically takes the form of like 8 different like little targets you have to hit, and you have more than 8 crash bombs, but you also have to use them on like obstacles in a certain order to get to them. So basically, if you misuse one bit of your ammo, you will fail. And this is kind of reminding me of that, in that it looks like if I misuse one of the fruits, or misuse my axe, or misuse any of the resources in general, then I will not be able to complete the maze and I'll have to start over. There you go. There's your Mega Man reference that no one understood. There's a bunch of bell vouchers. That's 15,000 bells right there. Interesting. Hold on. I went the wrong way, obviously, but I think I figured it out. Remember when I wanted to be a therapist, speaking of changing priorities? Really? I don't mean to say I love things, anything's less or more because of quarantine, but my priorities have just changed. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, and this is a proper axe. It will not, well, yeah, I guess I don't need to dig it up. So do I actually need this orange? Can I cut all of these down with the, I'm gonna save the orange to see if I can use it to get those. Why am I not using my tool ring? I guess you're supposed to save the oranges so you can get to the bell vouchers. That makes sense. Bell vouchers, there are the ones you need the 3 fruit for. Yeah, I figured. So I think I might have actually misused a fruit, unless there's something I'm not seeing. We got 7 viewers. We beat 5. It's probably just because Animal Crossing is way more accessible and mainstream than Knights of the Old Republic. See, these I can get to without fruit. That's helpful. That's good. And this is 12,000 bells total? Those are just bell vouchers, right? Yeah. I think you can restart if you use rescue services. That's what I figured. Actually, that's what Wilbur straight up told me. Hi, Rover! You made it to the goal! Huh? Hey, have we met before? You seem kind of familiar, but... Oh, sorry, I've been traveling to a lot of different islands lately, and I'm pretty bad with names and faces. You've seen me before! Except I did not look anything like this. This is my first time on this island. It's a pretty weird island, isn't it? What brings you here, anyway? Tom Nook sent me. Yeah, let's give him a name. Wait, you know Tom Nook? He's the reason I'm here too. I mean, I'm here because he invited me. He told me he put together a very interesting attraction on this island and I should check it out. But I didn't expect to find a maze. Meow! I'm not doing that again. What a surprise. So, if you know Tom Nook, does that mean you live on the same island as he does? It sure does. Yep, it's amazing. I really can't choose a non-pun option. I have to. It sure does. Oh, yuck. Neat. I hear Nook's been putting a ton of work into that place. What was it called again? Oh yeah, VL, right? I've been putting a lot of work into it. Do you know how much I've had to vault over a river because I demolished a bridge yesterday? I'm making sacrifices, man. Ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, I knew it. Hey, you're pretty interesting, you know? That's the only time anyone's ever said that. If all you island folks are this much fun, I bet VL's great. You got a name, by the way? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Cam, eh? Great name, great name. I'm glad we met, Cam. I want to commemorate this occasion by giving you a gift. I like his shirt. I want his shirt. It's so great to meet you. I mean, what are the odds? I really didn't expect to have this much fun here. One thing's for sure, I'm hoping fate will bring us together again sometime. See you later. Okay, cool. I'm curious how they're gonna bring him in again. What the next occasion they use to bring him in is. Because, like, everyone was clamoring for Rover. Along with, like, how do I keep digging in exactly the wrong spots? Everyone was clamoring for Rover along with, like, every other unique NPC, and he's your reward. Cool. Two things that are happening this summer that will probably spark my interest in aviation again. Fully modern, updated flight sim from Microsoft. Every other sim on the market is based on source code from 2009, and it's just awful. Good. Beat me up with a fired chicken breast from KFC with 11 herbs and spices. Erica's online. She's gonna be saving up those bells so I can buy her a kitchen island for... What was it? How much was it? I don't even remember. It was like 140,000? 120,000? It was a lot. It was too much. Okay. Definitely gonna buy Track IR, which is basically VR Lite. It lets you tilt and move your head in a flight sim just by moving your head in real life, which is necessary for realistically flying aircraft. Before, you'd have to use your mouse to move your head, and it breaks all immersion. Hey, Cam, die. That was rude. Shouldn't have said that. Okay, I can't get the bell vouchers. It's 15,000. I'm not really that concerned with it. Since I found Rover, can I come back here? I'm not actually sure. 170,000. It was worse. It was worse. Doing stuff on Nook is on. Nice. Buy Raymond for 2 million bells. Raymond, you know, that villager who I didn't know existed until memes told me he did? Maze is a one-time thing. Okay, I figured. Rover, more like Rope v. Wade. Uh-huh. Go on. Keep going down this rabbit hole. Extend that joke. Keep going. When that sim comes out, I'm definitely considering streaming it in a somewhat realistic fashion and teaching myself how to fly. Like, actually, not just goofing around. That would be super neat. I like streams that are, like, specifically dedicated toward a specific purpose. Like, one particular goal. Like, that's why for the most part, I stream games that I plan on completing. Like, it's pretentious, but I've said this a bunch of times. My channel has a mission statement, and that is, like, this is a way to force me to play games that I wouldn't otherwise play through just because my backlog's so big. That's what this is for. This is a method of keeping me playing Animal Crossing. Because otherwise, I probably would have abandoned it like a week ago, just like I did New Leaf. But no, I've played every day since launch. Piece of cake. Yeah, that actually wasn't that bad. That was really interesting. I liked that. Way to soar through. You'll have to let old Nook know. Oop. Put the air brake on. Seems you have something on you these pilot's eyes have never seen before. Let me get this straight. You got it from someone who just happened to be hovering around this island. Well then, Dodo Airlines will proudly deliver your prize to your home. One dilly of a Mayday tour, huh? Squawk the word and we'll wing you back to your home hangar. Oh, if you're stuck, grounded, lost in a fog bank, whatever, just hail the rescue service. Yeah, I know. I don't need to head back. Or, no, I don't need to come back. Time to head home. Make sure all your things are back in your pockets once we're back on the ground in VL. Gift you received from your new island friend, we'll send that directly to your house. Same goes for any bell vouchers you might have acquired while here. Find them at your mailbox shortly. Okay. Cool. I think Raymond looks like every badly written anime boy character whose personality is just businessman. No coming back to this same Mayday tour. Same one. See, I know it's a one-time thing, but the game kind of, like, doesn't make that super clear. Like, this is Mayday in the game is May 1st to May 7th, so you would think that this would be an ongoing event and, like, maybe you could do multiple mazes. I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure you can only do one maze. There's not like a bunch of different kinds of mazes. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, for sure. Truthfully, I still do want to be a private pilot. Cost is really the only barrier, but teaching myself a lot through the sim could just be a cool precursor to eventual private school. Yeah, yeah. One of those industries that, by God, the entry level cost. Kind of falling off Animal Crossing. That's fair. The only reason I'm not is the streams. I'm telling myself I will stream every holiday and every week, so I need to have like changes to show on the stream once I stream on those days. So I've managed to go daily. I mean, some of those play sessions have just been 15 minutes to find the money rock and talk to everyone, but like, it's kind of how Animal Crossing be. Thank you for using Dodo Airlines. Prize you received from Rover. Okay. And then all the bell vouchers. Cool and nice. Jake out here spitting facts and setting goals. What a Chad. I read that as what a child. Rover's briefcase. I only got 4 bell vouchers. Cost of flight school make me just want to hijack a plane instead. Do it. Rover's briefcase. Aw, cool. That's cute. I assume I can't like open it or anything. It's just a normal decoration item. Okay, cool. I will probably put that in my bedroom. It's not a briefcase, it's a suitcase. Wait, is there a difference? I've never known the difference. Maybe if you put them side by side, I'd be able to be like, oh, okay, that's that one. But like off the top of my head, I'm like, wait, what? Pocket sand. Thank you. This'll go somewhere. You can tell that my bedroom is the least thought out of the rooms in my house. Everything else I put a decent bit of thought into. Briefcases are skinny. Oh, okay, that's it. Okay, then that makes sense. That's why it's called that. Except for papers and stuff like that. Okay. Briefcase is something business people use to like store documents, I'm pretty sure. You take them to your boring day job. Suitcase is used in travel. Oh, in that case, yeah, that's absolutely a suitcase. Okay. Speaking of putting way too much thought into my rooms, you want to go check up on the Forbidden Room again? I haven't changed anything in it. I just want you to lay your eyes on it again. I forgot about the intercom. This is where I call out to you Jigsaw style and tell you what you need to do to get out and escape Zipper. Stickers on the suitcase are references to the previous games. I should go take a deeper look at that. King of the Hill moment. What's the King of the Hill moment? Don't call me a briefcase. Briefcases are skin. That was a comedic thing you said. Oh, okay. I sort of think I understand. That's the bus Cap'n drove in Wild World, and it probably showed up beforehand. That's the train that shows up in New Leaf and probably others. Those were the 2 I owned. You read it in the wrong order and your connection was beautiful. Bucket sand. Yes, you've seen it. Funny joke, thank you. I don't understand what's happening. Okay, is there anything to put in storage? Just this, and what's that? I picked the globe up. I'll figure out a place for that eventually. Right now, I don't have any other goals. We've reached the hour mark, and we've already done the maze, and I don't know what else to do. Someone give me ideas. Well, I suppose I need to water my garden. What don't I have on me? Fishing rod. Let me go pull that from storage. To be honest, end goal of wanting to be a private pilot. Flying with you, idiots. How do I only have one axe left. Okay. Not how do I only have one axe. What am I missing? Fishing rod. I don't know why I have so many more nets than anything else. It's weird. I thought I would have chewed through them back when I was doing tarantula farming. You think I'm joking? Oh no, I don't think you're joking. That sounds wonderful. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and water my 18 million flowers. And tutu. Be sure to water your tutu daily. That'd be... I throw Jake out of the cockpit and crash. That'd be funny if we died. Thank you, Thomas. I'm glad you're a mod. Give me a ride. Fuck else am I supposed to do? Fly around by myself and cry as I burn money? Living the dream. Give me a ride to an airport and then fly me to... There is no joke. The comedy has been achieved once again. Where? Fly me to. Where do I fly you to? I don't think he was speaking to you somehow. Just a thought. I was sure I missed that. What is it that I'm growing at the bottom here? There's something that is currently buds. Oh, those are cosmos, I think. I just got those. Also, wait. Did it kick all of the shrubs and things out of my inventory? It kept Rover's gift. It kept the bell vouchers. I don't think I got to keep the flowers and shrubs. Were those put somewhere? I assume not. Those might be in my storage. Does anyone who's done the maze know? Like, do you keep the stuff that you picked up that's not the bell vouchers and gift? Yeah, you don't get to keep the... God damn it. I thought I didn't need leaf. Rover's gift, Joker's Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Pee on my bed. I don't want to. Find someone else. Donovan, considering what happened with the buggy, I'm fucking shocked you trust me with a driver's license. That was how many years ago? I like how we have 9 viewers and like half of them are not IRL friends, and yet we just keep like there's so much going on here that no one understands, but they won't leave. They have resilience. That was 7th grade though, and I didn't die. See, that's the benchmark. I didn't die, so it's fine. Cam, you're reading messages without reading the older ones they were replying to. What? Oh, look, he had this daydream while State UIL was in El Paso, so WHS rented a plane for us, and I flew us across the state. I think that's the only one I missed. Donnie mentioned not trusting me with a pilot's license. I wouldn't trust you with a pilot's license because I would say something like, wouldn't it be funny if we crashed and then you'd fucking do it? I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Chat is active tonight. Chat is way more active tonight than it usually is. Broke my watering can. I gotta go get another watering can. Golly Wally G. Whitlickers. Oh, did you read that one? Not you, Jake. Top. I ran through them! I've done so good. I think I've run through 1 flower in my how many days of playing this? And that was the second one. Your shit. I did not mean to shoot that. No. I beat you. I beat you. Laugh at my funny. I'm here to grab a watering can. That's why I ran over here in the first place, not to... At least you play a game you can stop staring at for long enough to look at chat. That's fair. There's a lot of games I stream where where chat is an active detriment. And usually I manage, but there will be long periods of time where I just do not read chat. What am I looking for? Watering can. Oh my god. Only thing I can think of while selling stuff on Nook is honest stonks. How much did I make on the turnip market this week? Not a lot at all. It was actually pretty pitiful. I bought them for 105 and then I think sold for 130. It was pretty terrible, but I had a random pattern from what I could tell and it never went high. The thing about the random patterns is they don't seem to go high. It's really just a matter of sell when you can make a profit. Do not bother with how high the profit is. Whereas like the predictable big spike pattern is where the big bucks are made. So yeah, I did not make a lot. I just have not been lucky with the turnip market in general. Granted, we have that Animal Crossing Discord. We should probably like post our turnip prices and stuff and like make a thing out of it. Like, hey, my turnips are 500 right now. Everyone come over. We have a Discord and we have a turnips channel and we've never used it for anything other than when Rachel was like asking, hey, should I sell right now? Otherwise, I don't think it's ever... Unless I just don't check the Discord enough. Yeah, I've just given up on selling on my own island. I just check the Turnip Exchange website until someone's selling over like 620. See, I guess maybe it's just because I like personally don't want to use like online exchanges. Like I'm 100% okay with going to other people's islands to sell. Cause like that's part of what playing Animal Crossing with friends is. But like, I don't want to use the super online tools. But I've made that clear a couple times. Not that anyone's wrong for doing so. It's just like the same kind of thing as I wouldn't time travel because that's not how I want to play the game. The way I play the game is pretty much as close to how the developer intended as possible, for the most part. I love Biscuit's soulless eyes. Everything about Biscuit is so wonderful. There's no reason to water these. These are not going to, like, breed. There's no room for them to. I also have never bothered watering those before. I don't know why I'm doing that right now. I need to head back down to the garden that I was watering and finish it up. This totally organized, completely good garden. I've seen time travelers that go all the way to like winter and I just... Fellas, there's no winter content added yet. All you're getting is like the season. Granted, they can just keep time traveling forward like years and years into the future whenever they add new events. Time travel like 2 days in advance at most. I think, is that how most people do it? I assume so. I managed to get 800k for turnips and I'm never going back, lol. That's fair. That's fair. I'm just a stickler. Like, I keep complaining that, like, my developments happen so slowly, but it's entirely self-inflicted. They could go faster if I wanted them to. Like, I'm complaining about the fact that there's no bridge up there right now. But I'm not funding it tonight. I think I'm gonna hold off on funding the building of the bridge because, I want to save money for turnips. Because one of my mistakes with the turnip market has been, I always like inadvertently like fund a bunch of developments beforehand, and so I am completely broke by the time Daisy May comes to the island. So the only money I can spend on turnips is whatever I make that day. So like I can buy 40,000 worth, and that's about it. So this time, I'm more conscious of it. I'm gonna save my bells. Can you make me a Denny's Grand Slam? I cannot. I'm sorry. I am busy at the moment. I can get back to you on that. Mood, I made that mistake a few weeks ago. I've made that mistake virtually every time. I really like the pink roses. I like all the pink flowers a lot. I think I'm gonna end up like eventually just surrounding my house with pink flowers. Right now it's surrounded with red hyacinths that I haven't bothered to move somewhere else. I have no special attachment to the red hyacinths. It's just that whenever I was first like decorating the outside of my house, I just used whatever flowers were on me, and I had a bunch of hyacinth seeds. Currently trying to currently trying to sell a bunch of fish and bugs to get a few 100K more before tomorrow morning. That's fair. I need to make sure I get up early enough tomorrow. I have missed 1 week of turnip buying. Winnie the Pooh be like, please, Christopher, the accident wasn't your fault. Why? You made me remember that there was that Christopher Robin movie starring Ewan McGregor. My siblings watched it and they liked it. I never watched it. It's probably not wonderful. Why aren't these watering? Am I too, like, far off? Too forward? Yes, I was. Okay. So I'm pretty sure the, watering can durability isn't based on how many times you use it. I think it's based on how many flowers you you water total. Am I wrong on that? Can anyone confirm? I'm pretty sure it's based on like the amount of flowers, not the amount of total uses, because I think the total amount's like 100 on most of the things. Most things, like the flimsy one gets 30 uses and then the better one gets 100 uses, and I have had a watering can break within 10 minutes before, and I'm pretty sure I did not use it 100 times in that 30 minute. Not 30. Did I say 10? I said 10. Repeat what you said. I missed it. What are you asking? I looked up at my TV for 2 seconds and missed it. I asked, does anyone know if the durability of the watering can is based on how many flowers you water with it versus how many times you actually use it? I think it breaks after watering 100 flowers as opposed to using it 100 times. Hey, there goes the bug net. I'll at least go I need to talk to Nook anyway to let him know that I did the Mayday tour, but I need to talk to Nook to at least get the bridge started on building. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, I changed my town theme. It is now the opening notes to Pollyanna from the Mother series. I also heard you managed to make your way through the maze. Yes. Maybe it was too easy for an adventurer of your skill, I'm gonna turn this up a little. Oh no, I changed the channel! Ah! Come on. Video game. There we go. Oh yeah, I'd have no clue. Okay. Well, I'm just happy you had a good time. I'm gonna once again express my gratitude for everything you and the other residents do. Because of you, VL is a vibrant island community. And you can be sure that Nook Inc. will continue doing whatever we can to support you. After all, we're in this together, partner. Cool. Okay, so he didn't give me anything. It was just an update. Congratulations. Let's talk infrastructure. Why is he so happy? Isn't he some shitty landlord? No, that's the memes. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. How can I help you? Build a bridge. Because he's stealing from you. That's why he's happy. Miss the villagers insulting your characters. That was a thing. I haven't... That doesn't happen anymore. It's sad. Okay, I'm not quite sure which bridge I want. Do I want the red Zen bridge or do I want the brick bridge? Brick is cheaper. It probably makes more sense with the pathways I've been building. Eventually, I'm going to tear down all the wooden bridges that I've built and replace them with brick bridges. I think that's gonna be my plan. Okay, cool. Yeah, aren't the cranky villagers now like less like insulting and rude and more so just I'm old? They act like boomers instead of being like actually rude. Ooh. That looks pretty good. I just had a realization. I realized this a while ago that this is off center. That if this was moved like one square over, no, that'd still be off center actually. Now that I think about it. I don't think I have any cranky villagers. Went from rude to grandpa's grandmas. What personality types do I have? I don't know how many personality types there are. What is chops specifically, out of curiosity? I was standing in basically the same spot I was, but you know, there we go. I want Lobo and Apollo to insult me. I think this is the spot. Yeah. I'll go ahead and do it. Make it 4 instead of 2. Oh, the path. The pathway. I'll probably do that after the thing is built. But yeah, no, I think you're right. The 4 would transition more easily into that type of bridge. The 2 worked for the 2 work for the inclines and for the wooden bridges. But yeah, I think 4 works better for the brick paths. For the brick bridges. Okay. Now, I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm getting itchy. Are there bugs in here? Yes, objectively, there are bugs in here. Chops is smug. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. How many times will he say the word face? Well, trying not to say the word face because I got stung in the face. Laugh. I can't see that. I don't even know if I'm aligned properly. Is he still there? Oh, pluck this. He is. Okay, cool. Come on. Hey friend, I'm gonna head off for a bit, gonna play some games, then help a friend with some coding. See you next stream. Okay, bye Jake. Are you streaming tomorrow or not? Nah. Tomorrow's Sunday. No streams on Sunday. No post on Sunday. And then Monday we'll be back to Knights of the Old Republic. Well, actually, I'm not sure. I think Monday we're actually more Animal Crossing. Let me check the calendar real quick. May 4th is the end of Nature Day. And Monday's May 4th. So, actually, I'm pretty sure no KOTOR until... Curious now. You went down for late night NASCAR streaming after voice call? Tomorrow? That'd be fun. Depending on how early I decide to do the bed. Okay, Monday is the end of Nature Day, so I will be streaming Monday. Streaming Animal Crossing Monday. I was already gonna stream Monday, but Knights of the Old Republic not till Tuesday. This game is really slowing down, how fast I complete that. And that's just how things will be for the next year. God willing, this series will continue till Founders Day. Smug is my least favorite. I want to throw hands with Quilson. He needs to leave already. The Smug one, like, doesn't... Smug seems so boring outside of, like, a few occasional things where they're, like, marginally rude or stuck up. But most of the time, it's Chops just says shit like, it's another beautiful day on VL. Like, that's not a personality. That's really not a personality. I think by this point, Chops is the only one who hasn't asked about leaving. And Mira. I think Chops and Mira are the only two who haven't been like, you know, I'm thinking of leaving. And I've said no to all of them. Chops is the only one I'd say yes to, honestly. I did briefly debate with Tutu. But nah, I like Tutu. I like all of them. I don't dislike Chops. But if he wants to leave, someone else could surely take his place. Granted, I don't think I have the max number of villagers yet. I can still sell land and get more. I should probably put some money into that. Quilson's full of himself and I hate it. Chops is sorta full of himself. If they're the same personality type, I can't imagine, like... I imagine they are the same. I don't know anything about Quilson other than you hate him. Everyone who's mentioned Quilson hates him. And there's like this marginally funny, but also really uncomfortable green text about someone like abusing Quilson to shit to try and kick him out of their island, and he just wouldn't leave. I think in that story the whole grudge began whenever he was planning on building a lighthouse in a specific spot, and then the next day, this spot has been reserved for Quilson. This is a New Leaf story. No! Yeah, no, I've gone over this before, but if I hate a villager, like to death, I'm probably going to keep them on my island as long as possible, because what I want is villagers that elicit reactions from me, that give me a certain emotion, whether it's positive or negative. Chops just kind of vibes. Chops just, like, exists. He's fine. He's my first campsite villager, and I couldn't not invite him. Yeah, that was Chops too. I'm pretty sure the first campsite villager has to be a smug one. I've seen that said before, and I haven't like verified it by any means. But like, given that Chops and Quilson were both our first campsite villagers, like that makes sense. My campsite hasn't been used since Chops showed up. Every single one of my new villagers has been an invite. Now I have three ducks on my island now, and I want more animal types. Molly was the replacement for Quilson. What a trade. Oh, the Able Sisters is open, and I haven't checked that today. Won't give up Ketchup and Molly. I need to be, I haven't been visiting Sable lately, which I should be because we're at the point in our friendship where now she doesn't say anything except she just gives me furniture, which is really nice, but then there's nothing more to like, you gotta speak to her on the daily to like get her to open up to you, and then you like fester this friendship. But once it is like, once the friendship's developed, she's just like, here's fabric, and then it never goes anywhere else. It's kind of sad. Oh, these are all different shapes. Ducky. Oh, I like the striped shirts. I want one that's like, I want one that's striped like the SNES buttons, because that matches a shirt that I do own. It's a shirt from Uniqlo. It's a Nintendo licensed shirt, and it's the top half is striped across, and it's the colors of the SNES buttons, and then here is a little Yoshi egg 8-bit stitch. It's a cute shirt. It's one of my favorites. Tweed pants. Do not buy this. This is literally what I'm currently wearing. I was like, wait, I have that, don't I? No, yes, you absolutely have it. I'm gonna have to get a royal dress too. Oh, I don't have any bowler hats. Everything is good here for the most part. Most of the things are amazing. I'm not gonna buy any shoes, I think. I'm gonna purchase a bunch of stuff and do my usual thing where I do not wear it. That was a complete accident. I just didn't buy anything. I meant to buy and then not walk out wearing it, as usual. I want these for my storage so I can change outfits later. That's like the one menu where hitting B doesn't automatically default it to no. That's weird. Which one of these do I want? I'll go for the green. In the Prima guide, he's referred to as Quilliam, yet in the game he goes by Quilson. Quilliam! I like that. That's a good one. His name could have been Quilliam. Ooh, this might go with my royal suit. Make your purchase. Do not wear these, they don't match. Honestly, that would make me hate him more if that was his name. Why is a William pun worse than a Wilson pun? Look how pretty I am. Listen. Listen. Safety helmet. I don't know that I want a safety helmet. I think there was one more thing I wanted in there. I don't know how much money I've spent here. It's been a while since I've done an Able Sisters spree. I don't think I've actually come in and like bought almost everything since last stream, actually. Was there anything else I wanted? Nothing's jumping out at me. Okay, cool. I think I'm done here. Dandy. Do you like how I wore my worker jacket for May Day? Ha 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 ha. That wasn't intentional. I just realized it after changing and it was like, oh, that's kind of serendipitous. That's what that word means, right? Okay. Is there anything else that I can do, like, within the constraints of the stream? Is there anything else that I should be doing right now? showing off the lighthouse a second time. You know what's great about this lighthouse, or specifically the terraforming necessary to create this lighthouse, is that for it to like for the layout I vaguely wanted here, I had to like just make this like a little square, which means leaving this little awkward. Wow, this little awkward spot here. So that wouldn't normally be a problem. Like aesthetically, it's a little awkward, but like whatever, I can deal with that. You know what I can't deal with is the fact that buried items can show up here. Fossils can spawn in this spot, and I have to ladder down here to get it. Laddering down there is not the problem. I'd be fine with that. The problem is that I have to pick up the tourist telescope to access that little spot. But also, I don't want to like fill it with another cliff because that's awkward, and that would mean the tourist telescope isn't on the edge like I want it. So it's a matter of choosing between the aesthetic and choosing between the actual utility, and I chose the aesthetic because A, it's Animal Crossing. Most of the time the utility isn't great anyway. Things are... I already have to deal with so much like weird, awkward UI garbage. So like, what's one extra thing? But also, like it's only come up once so far. The thing that's probably the reason I got so mad about it is that put clear, transparent custom designs down there. That is a good idea. That is a really good idea. Let me try that out. No crimes here. The crime beach. Display on... I assume that's not actually transparent. I have to... Yeah, I gotta empty it. Where is the... Oh, there's no eraser. I have to... That's what it is. Oh, that's right. It's not a filled-in square. It's just a... Is there a way to do a filled-in square? Well, there is this. And now I can just go all the way down. Candace, maybe a really out of nowhere and weird question, but do you think there's an afterlife reincarnation as another human? No. No. I'm not like vehemently like, that's absolutely not a thing. But no, I don't like personally think it. Do the fill all tool. There's a fill all tool? Oh. Well, I did it. The long way. You can tell I have not used the custom designs much at all. I made a placeholder road thing before I unlocked paths. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like shove this everywhere that I want a path, and then gave up on it because it was way too much trouble. Can't put a custom design down here. What? Oh, no, wait, did it already replace the design in question? I think so. Let me just make sure. Like, can I wipe this away? Yeah, okay, cool. So let me place it again, but I did it. No, don't place it with terraforming, you buffoon baby. Oh, I didn't see what the nature day objective for today was. Decorate with flowers. Oh, that's like you have to pluck them and then put them out in your house. I don't have flowers in my house. I don't really want flowers in my house. But you know what? I'll pluck a bunch of mums and do that just because. No, I'll pluck a bunch of gross hyacinths. Was that 3? That was 3. And then 2 mums back here in the netherworld. What prompted that question out of curiosity, Thomas? Hello. Hi, Jake. What happened? Welcome back. God, I want to fuck the Pillsbury Doughboy so bad. You know, you don't have to tell us of all your urges. You don't have to. It's not a necessity. No, don't wear it. Golly gee. Why did that give me Nook Miles? Wait, what? Oh, it was just 1. I did not need to pluck all those. Okay. Alright, well, in that case, I guess I'll just sell them all. I surely want there to be, but there likely isn't. Remember I said a while back I had a beginning of an existential crisis. I don't think I'm having it anymore, but I'm still pondering it. Oh god! One of those. I'm sorry. Oh, hi, Yellow Pikachu. You said hi a while ago, and I didn't acknowledge you. I am sorry. I was like, oh, look, it's a person. But then I didn't say anything. I'm the bad. There's a user in my chat called Feet. I just looked at all the users who are left, and seems to be a bot called Feet. Wilson from Tom Hanks Drowns. Where are you hiding the Pillsbury Doughboy? I know he's in your house. He's in my ass. Fellas. There's a lot going on here that doesn't need to be going on here. I'm gonna go plant some lilies. Okay, feet. That's 3 for 5. Oh, there's 6 now. Come on, everyone else. Come on. You know what to do. Yellow Pikachu has the right response. Hey, graphics card, you can stop that. Can you hear that? Please tell me you can't hear that. Just a little. You can't imitate fan clicking with your mouth. Oh, I should have gotten that, I kept the tourist telescope. Ugh, I need to put that back. Anything else? Okay. Okay, Quilson is named Narcisse in French. I want to eat feet and then turn my stomach into a grinder so I can make shredded feet. Content warning, body horror. Over 20,000 fucking channel points on this fucking channel. Please just fucking sue me. Donnie, you seem, displeased with this fact. Highlight message, shredded feet. I have the smallest audience on Twitch, and this is what God blessed me with. Please stop, fellas. The sole voice of reason. Why aren't you here more often? Hoo-hoo! Sabertooth skull. Quite remarkable indeed. We already have one. That's what I figured. Ooh, could I... How would that look next to the T-Rex skull. That would represent 2 different eras. It's 24,000. Sue me. Well, I don't really have the space for it. I mean, I can terraform, but it does look marginally awkward that the actual plaque is like on this side of it. But also, who cares? Do we like this? Is this weird? Should I just have the T-Rex? Give me your opinions. 2.7 thousand. Ajal. What if I poured flour on my face? That's not what I asked you. Neverwinter Nights, I sold a weapon with bonus fire damage because I had a... Ignoring what Thomas said. Because I had a better one with ice damage, but now I'm fighting a super powerful enemy with resistance to ice damage. He's basically the last fucking enemy I have to fight, and I'm not happy. I think you should just have the T-Rex. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Though I'm not sure if that's more out of... It works. More out of just being attached to what I already have. Or laziness. Not wanting to terraform this. I don't know. You know what? No, here's the answer. I want to sell the saber-tooth skull. My net broke. I was gonna catch that moth. I don't normally bother catching moths because they're worth like nothing, but that or complete the T-Rex. That's the hope. Of course, I don't know how big the T-Rex is. Like, how much space is that gonna take up physically? I don't know if I have room in that specific spot for the T-Rex. Yeah, 2,500. Nah. I'm gonna go put the Taurus telescope back. I'm getting pretty close to ending, I think. In case you fellas have any last minute screeching you wanted to. Or non-screeching. Non-screeching is always appreciated. You know what, we'll go place the Taurus telescope and then we'll get another KK song. BRB driving to the Pillsbury Doughboy's house to pound some fucking dough. That does not fall under quarantine. Now does it? Thump your fist on my... Fellas! That's the wrong spot. No, the middle. This is gonna not go in the middle. This is gonna go in the very corner. Oh my god. That's where I want you. Now lighthouse. There we go. Thump your fist on my dough. Where are my cookies? Fellas McDellas. I forgot that Cambot had the chance command. I forgot about that entirely. I have a 51% chance of surviving this KK Slider show. Hip to a song tonight. Let's hear it. Any requests? I can dial up an old favorite, or you can just tell me how you're feeling and I'll groove on it. I'll leave it up to you. He's got a slick one. KK Milonga? Oh my god, Cambot's going wild. Holy fuck. Donovan forgot too. Mitch McConnell, your fine is still kidney. Uh-huh. Turning the song up. KK Milady. Not my favorite. Thomas, I just heard Cam say your message and I'm extremely confused. Wow, you shit. That one? Or Mitch McConnell Levin? This kinda a bop though. Streaming KK songs is not wonderful because I can barely hear them. My TV has to be really low to keep the mic from picking things up. I tried to call you. Is that why you were screeching? Your phone is still kidney. Do not call me Mitch McConnell event. That's how I put your phone still no work. Listen, it's not winter yet. Why the snowflakes? My service is dead, then kill it again. You're trying to understand. I told you your service had been killed. Yet here it stands in the very shadow of the man you came to... The very shadow of the phone company you came here to destroy. Yo, I was just selling simple panels on Nookazon. I buy 5 simple panels a day for $8.10 each. I list them on Nookazon for 25,000 each, and they all sell within an hour. This dude just offered me 1,000K instead of 25K. 1,000K, 100K. Why? Why? That is a racket. This is predatory pricing. I do not support this. Do I get the friend discount? Where do you... Are they in your catalog already? And that's why you are able to buy them for $8.10 each? Interesting. Okay, I got the... He gave me the copy of the song, right? KK Malonga. Let me go ahead and put that on my... Thomas, get ready. Record player. Two different colors in my catalog. What colors? Light brown and light gray. And I started another home on my island, so with that character I get another 5 a day, so I can sell 10 every day. Oh my god. I have only 3 so far, but you know. What is this a reference to, I wonder? Anyway, away we go. Okay, last thing before I sign off. Real last thing. I think I'm gonna head over to resident services and I'm going to buy whatever the fence recipes are for today if they're good, because I realized the other day I only have simple wooden fencing and I don't even have the recipe for that. I was given that, so I ran out of fencing a while ago and wasn't able to craft anymore. So first, well, no, not yet. Let's see what Nook Shopping has. Anything special here? I could buy you a Switch. Tricycle, denim cap. Yeah, pretty bad as usual. I think I thought that song was a bot because it played in my new Leaf house. Nice. Barbed wire, vertical board. I have both of those. I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, in that case, that's a no for... AIDS car! AIDS car! Thank you. Cool and nice. I actually feel like I have enough that I should probably go ahead and fund the bridge building. I'll hold off until tomorrow, until after I've bought turnips. Okay, thank you for joining me. I will see you. No, I'm not even like, I'm just like awkwardly sitting on a bank screen. It's tradition. I have to be like, my character has to be staring at the screen. Gotta be looking right at you, like it's a real Let's Play. Okay, thank you for joining me. I will see you nerds on Monday for more Animal Crossing. Surprise, surprise, because that is the last day of Nature Day. I don't know if anything's happening on this last day, but that's the goal is to stream the first and last of every holiday. I might skip the end of May Day stream just because like May Day has the one thing and I've already done it, so like there's no reason to do that. Plus that would be two streams in 1 week, and that's marginally overkill if one of the things doesn't actually have any events going on. So yeah, Monday, more Animal Crossing, and then on Tuesday, we'll be back to Knights of the Old Republic. No stream tomorrow, as usual, but yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you just for joining me. I will see you later for more Animal, Cranimal, Hanimals. Nailed it.